A very good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of KSI Morning Brief. This is Mashur, and joining with me today is Imad to take you through the latest on world markets and news. To begin with, global markets. Global stocks performed well on Tuesday on reports that President Donald Trump's administration is considering a fresh stimulus worth $1 trillion for the US economy. Trump's proposal aims to set aside funds for infrastructure such as roads and bridges, but part of the funding would also be directed towards 5G wireless infrastructure and rural broadband, according to Bloomberg. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 2.0%, the S&P 500 gained 1.9%, and the Nasdaq Composite added 1.8%. Looking at Europe, down 5 of the past 6 sessions, the Stoxx Europe 600 traded 3.5% higher. The German DAX was up by 3.39%, French CAC 40 was up by 2.84%, and the UK FTSE was up by 2.94%. In the UK, the benchmark FTSE 100 rose even as the data released by the Office for National Statistics showed that the jobless claimant count in the UK rose by 528,900 to 2.8 million in May. The Bank of England will announce its next monetary policy decision this Thursday. Looking at Asia, Asian indexes were up with China's Shanghai Composite up 1.4%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng was up by 2.4%, and the Japan's Nikkei down by 0.91%. A near 5% jump overnight by Japan's Nikkei gave Asia its best day since late March. The Bank of Japan increased its lending packages for cash-strapped firms to $1 trillion from about $700 billion, but also kept rates steady, sticking to its views that the Japanese economy will gradually recover from the pandemic. Asian stocks were set to climb on Wednesday after a rather late Wall Street surge in response to upbeat trial results for a COVID-19 treatment and data showing US consumers spent big in May. Next, we have Imad to bring you some latest updates on global news.
Thank you, Mashud. Looking at America, US President Donald Trump has signed an executive order introducing several police reforms while rejecting calls to defund or dismantle the police. His order offers federal grants to improve police practices, including creating a database to trace abuses by officers. Moving on to Europe, Russia has promised to stand by its ally Iran amid tensions over Tehran's nuclear program as Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov met his Iranian counterpart Javed Zarif in Moscow. Moving on to Asia, 3 Indian Army personnel, including a commanding officer, have been killed in a violent face-off with Chinese soldiers in the Himalayan region of Ladakh, an Indian Army spokesman has said. The Chinese military also suffered casualties in the clash, the editor-in-chief of China's Global Times newspaper said on Tuesday. It was the first such confrontation between the two Asian giants since 1975 in which soldiers have died. Looking at COVID-19 stats now, globally, total cases surpassed over 8.1 million, with daily new cases over 120,000, with recoveries over 4.2 million and over 440,000 fatalities. Looking at Sri Lanka, the total cases at 1,915, 10 daily new cases and recoveries of 1,331, and 11 fatalities. Moving on to vaccine updates. The experts say a cheap and widely available drug can help save the lives of patients who are seriously ill with coronavirus. The low-dose steroid treatment is a major breakthrough in the fight against the deadly virus, says the UK experts. Moving on to worldwide updates, Beijing's Education Commission has ordered the closure of the capital schools again following a new outbreak of the coronavirus in the city of 21 million people. Looking at further worldwide updates, the WHO's regional director for Americas has said the pandemic is still accelerating as the region is fast approaching 4 million coronavirus cases. That's it for today's updates. Join us again at 8:30 a.m. for more updates tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe. Take care. Goodbye.